Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to the GoldCoast Garden channel. If you're new, I say welcome also. I want to catch you up on what's going on in my garden this year. We decided to do one really nice video this year, so grab your beverages, grab whatever you want to drink, get your snacks, and let's get started. We are now over in the garden by the fountain. It's looking really good. We have, what you're seeing now is my yellow daffodils. Those are so beautiful. And also there's some pink crocuses sticking in there. A couple, not very many. And the tulips will be coming soon. The foliages are looking really well. And I did do something different with the fountain. I put in some boxwoods. Those are the evergreen. I forget what kind they are. Those are the wintergreen. So I'm gonna later on add more around the base, so it'll be looking a little more fuller. Having a good time. Spring's in the air. We're starting out in the spring. This is early spring. The leaves aren't on the trees yet. They're just starting to bud. I'm taking in some seedlings. Surprise! This is my new addition to my garden. I went ahead and purchased a greenhouse this year. I'm really excited about it. I'm learning how to do my seedlings and kind of checking the temperature and getting, this is my first time having a greenhouse, so still taking in seedlings. My sister-in-law gifted some cannas to me. Thank you, Danielle. She's so sweet. I'm gonna divide those and put those in the larger pots. It's a really nice sized greenhouse. I believe it's a 9 by 14 or 16. I'm not sure which. My husband put it together for me. I have my tables and chairs in there, and it's really nice in the morning. I can go in and have coffee and figure out what I'm going to do today for that day and decide what I want to work on. I made a couple swag flowers to hang up to put some color in there. I put one on each side. It's cute. I do have power, so I have a radio. And listen to music while I'm working. Here we go. I have my birdhouse. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in there yet. What kind of bird. Probably a parakeet or something like that. To sing in the morning. Here we go. We're getting a better view. I'm adding shelving. I do have a chandelier. Hopefully we'll get to see it. Getting the radio on. Opening the windows so the air flows. And that's very important because you don't want it to get too hot in there. The polycarbonate panels, it gets pretty warm in there. Well, you can see part of the chandelier there. It's in the middle. It's really nice. Oops. Look at here. Look at who we have. Our neighbor's cat. He is quite the character. I nicknamed him the Cowardly Lion in the Wizard of Oz because he's always running from me. But he's always up there, so I know he loves it up there. Up here on the hill. There he goes. But yeah, I'm really loving my greenhouse. It's coming together slowly but surely. Let me know if you have any questions about the greenhouse, and just leave it in the comment section and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And I'll keep you guys informed on the heating and cooling. Right now I'm just learning as I go. Okay, now we're in the kitchen garden. In this garden, I purchased the metal raised beds this year. I said I might as well try it and see if that works better than the bags. But I really like the container gardening because it keeps the rodents and everything out. And up here, because we are natural habitat, the land has been declared, and we had it declared a natural habitat for wildlife. So with that in mind, I really didn't want to use any chemicals or anything like that to keep them out. So the raised beds was my solution. And now we're on the front porch, my second living space. I love it up here. It's nice, cool in the summer, and it gives me space to relax and come out and check on my garden. It's all set up and ready to go. Here's a couple planters in the front, sweet potato vines and some coleus in the round pots. They're looking good. In this pot is the orange begonias. They're in the corner. I decided to try the orange, and I think it really gives it a pop of color. I'm really enjoying those. Here's some pepper plants, green pepper plant, a couple of those, and looks like the red cabbage plant. A red geranium plant in this container, getting ready to bloom. Here's the purple sage. Now that's something new. I've never tried the purple sage, and I'm really liking it. And sitting next to it is a bromelade tropical plant. And it is the baby plant to one of the mother plants that what they'll do is when the mother plant dies, the baby plant can be transplanted. And that plant is now 2 years old. More pepper plants. See those peppers? They're coming along really good. They're thriving this year. Now that is a Kimberly fern. I wrapped those in the coconut shell this year. trying something different to see if that'll hold more moisture for those, because I'm always watering them. And it's doing good. I kind of like that. Putting them in the coconut shells instead of pots. Another orange begonia. Looking good. Here's my Valentine's plant I've had in a container. It's looking good with red begonias. Now we're in the very front. On the right side. And here I used to have pink rose plants in here, and they've been in for a long time, and I decided to redo both sides of the steps and something different. So I dug those out and transplanted those further out. You'll see that later on. And I put in some nice shrubs. On this side, we're looking at the carpet red rose, which is really coming along really nice. And in the middle is my new shrub. It is the golden mop cypress, and it as it grows, it develops into a lot of the yellow coloring. That's why it's called the gold, and it's really a nice color for me up front, because it kind of matches better, and I like those. And I put one on each side, and I have Shasta daisies also, and a summer wine 9-bark. We're in the hot tub area, and there, as always, I have my tropical plants, ground covers. I have a red rose tree that's been there a couple of years now, looking good, and it's a velvety rose color. It's so pretty. And here I just have my tropical plants around my hot tub. Little water feature. Those who have been watching my channel seen that water feature several times. It's a little girl and boy water fountain. I've had it a very long time, and it's perfect for this area. I have a palm plant, a couple of yuccas, and later on I'm going to put more coleus in those large purple pots. And I'll probably put the cannas in the middle and put the coleus around the side so they'll drape over and look fabulous. And here's that red carpet rose, a close-up. There's a pink wagila shrub right next to the water fountain. It's looking great. Now we're entering the hydrangea garden. And I've added some new plants in the hydrangea garden also. We have the Annabelle hydrangea. I planted 2 hibiscus in this area also. A margarita white and a beautiful red with the dark purple foliage. There we go. There they are. There's the white one next to the flower pot and the red. Two new rose plants. The roses are very pretty. They're a wine color, and the other one's more of a orange, peachy color rose. That's very pretty. I got those on clearance. I'm not sure what type, but if you really want to know, I'll let you. I'll try to find out what they are and put it on the screen for you. Now right here is my lavender plants. I planted those this year and they are doing great. They're great pollinators also. And the butterflies just love those. Then we have that wicked red coleus looking fabulous. And the celosia in a pink color, and those branching out there is the weeping willow. Those are new. I just added those in, and they are called willow hakura, and those bloom in the spring. Some beautiful white flowers in the spring. We have more coleus in this urn next to my lady in the well statue. There. She's behind the urn. And I just repeated the same thing on the other side. But I'm really loving those willows. I can't wait to see what they look like next spring. And we're heading into July right now. As you notice, everything's looking lush. And the weather's been quite challenging this year. We've had some heat waves and torrential rain, so we're doing pretty good considering. More boxwoods, a couple of those in the front of the greenhouse. I'll probably leave those in the containers this year. Okay, now we're further out on the next two lots. The deer came in and nibbled and on my hostas, so they're looking kind of off balance. Looking like celery stalks. But what can you do? Here's my fireplace. And moving a little further on. There's the canna plant. It's gotten really large. There's fresh water for the birds, and they're really liking that little pond this year more than ever. Like I said, it's been extremely hot, so I'm glad to be able to have fresh water for them. So this year I planted 2 spirea shrubs, one on each side of another 9 bark. So that should really be pretty next year. Now this one is a summer wine 9 bark shrub, and it also blooms in the spring. Can't wait to see what that's going to look like next year. But here's the pond that the birds are loving. And the owls, they love that water, that fresh water. We scare each other all the time. I come out there and their wingspan is kind of scary there. Early in the morning. And here I planted a lilac tree. That's new. And it blooms in the spring also. And I believe this one is the white floral. And I know there's purple, but I didn't get a purple one yet. And you're seeing these little small trees. Guess what? Those are apple trees. I have a yellow transparent apple tree, a Cortland apple, and the other one's a Cortland apple too. So there's 2 Cortland apples and a yellow apple tree. So we'll see how those are next year. Hopefully they'll make it. We're looking at the zinnias and some more evergreens, which I'll be adding more evergreens to the garden. So this winter we'll have winter interest, and everything won't be just brown. We'll still have some green to look at. So over in this bed, there's some more evergreens I've added. A couple Australian black pine, and so that area is looking good. So before we end the video, I just want you all to see the fireplace going, because we're heading into the fall, and I'm really excited about that. It's really been a relief, the weather-wise. So just sit back and enjoy the fire and listen to the pond that is tranquil, and I just enjoy it back here. So happy gardening, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.